Mr. Speaker, I just returned from a congressional delegation trip to Nigeria, which was both eye-opening and moving. Nigeria is a country of huge possibilities. It's an oil-rich nation, the largest in Africa, with a population that will surpass the United States by 2050. It's mired with corrupt political leaders and a weakened and political, military, and police, leading to a dire political climate of joblessness in the Northeast, giving rise to a terrorist organization, mostly of young men who call themselves Boko Haram. They burn schools, they burn churches, mosques, police stations. They rob, they steal, they kidnap and murder innocent victims in their path. Their violence has resulted in the deaths of thousands in the last decade. Boko Haram's most notorious activity, which was the focus of our trip, was the recent kidnapping of 270 innocent girls attending school. These girls remain hidden, most likely scattered, and subjected to unimaginable crimes. This kidnapping received international attention for a short time and then, like the girls, disappeared. While in Nigeria, we met with victims of Boko Haram as well as political, military and civic leaders. We learned of the horrific suffering at the hands of Boko Haram and the inability of the corrupt Nigerian government, which is involved in a competitive upcoming election, but their inability to stop this violence. Embedded in my mind are the young girls who told us harrowing stories how they escaped Boko Haram terrorists while their friends tragically remained behind. And we met with a weeping father of one such girl. And I will never forget the story of a young mother who witnessed Boko Haram decapitate her husband's head and left her dying in the street with her throat slit. She survived physically, but has been left broken financially and, of course, psychologically. We spent time with a fusion team of Nigerian, U.S., British, and military law enforcement put together to strategize the return of these girls. And now, Mr. Speaker, some quick observations of mine to a very complicated situation. As I have said before, there are some crimes against humanity that know no borders, that require response no matter where you live in the world. The kidnapping of 270 girls is such a crime and cannot be treated just as a flavor of the week, just to be soon forgotten. And that is why the United States and the international community must continue to apply pressure to the Nigerian government to do all it can to negotiate the safe return of these young girls to their families. And for those citizens who want to join this, I join my colleague Frederica Wilson in asking the people of this country and all over the world to tweet using the hashtag #BringBackOurGirls every day at 9 a.m. During our trip, Mr. Speaker, we called upon, and we should continue to call upon, the Nigerian government to set up a relief fund for the victims and the families of Boko Haram with the financial and medical care that they so need. And the United States should continue our efforts with the fusion team and quickly respond to the team's request for approval of a strategic plan. And of course, Mr. Speaker, we must continue to advise Nigerian authorities on the need for transparency and honesty and the need to deal with the economic plight of their people and to urge a free and fair election coming up. As I said from the start, Mr. Speaker, Nigeria is a nation of great possibilities. It can be one day a giant economic partner for the United States and our allies, or it can become a safe haven for terrorists. We can keep it on the right path by bringing those girls home.